Welcome to the Evolved Dad Shortcast. Your new life starts now.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Evolved Dad Shortcast. Today I want to talk about solutions. We live in a society now where a lot of our focus is what's the easiest way that we can get something done that least inconveniences us. And unfortunately, that's really trickled into much of our daily lives. Someone has a stuffed nose, there's a pill for that. You have a headache, there's a pill for that. You have a backache, there's a pill for that. So on and so forth. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's what we look for. We look for what's the magic pill? What is that thing that we're going to be able to take so that we can alleviate a pain? The problem with that is whatever we're doing, as whatever our thought process is when we're doing something, that seeps into us. So if we're always looking for that magic pill, how can I fix my headache? How can I fix my backache just so I can keep working, just so I can get to the next thing, just so I can go somewhere? It really changes our entire perspective on life. And like I like to say, act how you want to react. So if you're going to be looking for a magic pill for everything in life, it's going to cause you to end up failing miserably. And why do I say that? Because you're not really addressing an issue. Now, as far as a stuffy nose goes, maybe a headache, I'm not saying that's the end of the world to take a pill. But did you ever take a step back and try to think, why am I getting headaches? Or why do I have this headache now? Why do I have that stuffy nose? Or why do I have a backache? Now, not always is there going to be somewhat of a larger reason, but many a times there will be. With a backache, oh, maybe I'm sitting incorrectly. Let me fix my posture. So you're fixing it for the future. Now, you still may need to take the pill now in order to alleviate the pain to continue on. Because realistically, we have fast paced lives. But when we take the time to stop and address that root cause issue, not only are we fixing it for ourselves in the long run, and we're going to put ourselves in a better position, but we're also training ourselves to think. And that, in turn, is something that goes into parenting. As a father, especially, personally, having a 9 to 5, being a creator, and having a family, a wife, 5 children, there's a lot of things going on. And sometimes, we look to find what's that magic pill? How can I get this taken care of quickly? In the short term, it gets the job done. Great. But in the long run, it's destructive. And that's one of the big changes that I've made. Living in the moment, being present, and understanding what's going on can actually add to, okay, I have to learn more about this to understand how to better address the situation. Or, oh, I've been here before. Why is this happening again? Whether that be your kid is crying about something. Maybe your kid is just likes, seemingly as we see it, likes to cry about stuff. Have you ever taken the time to stop and think about your child? Why are they crying so often? What's going on? Are they not getting enough attention? Maybe your wife is keeps quote unquote nagging you to do things. Have you ever stopped to think, what am I not doing that she's quote unquote nagging me? There's somewhat of a root cause. There is a root cause. What is that root cause? So when we make that shift from finding that magic pill to alleviate the current pain of the situation, and in the moment instead, before we pop that pill, we take a step back and say, what's going on? That's really when everything starts to change. Because now you're looking for the root cause and you're not looking for that magic pill. The magic pill then turns into a way to get you past this current state of pain, or you may choose to live through it. Maybe you say, I'm not going to take any pills anymore for my back pain. Instead, I'm going to focus on finding exercises or stretches to alleviate my back pain and focus on strengthening my core. Because that's what seems to be the issue. I'm going to focus on having better posture because that seems to be the issue. And I'm not saying not to go to a doctor. I'm not saying not to take pills to alleviate pain. But what I'm encouraging you to do is to find the root cause. And if you have that stuffed nose or you have that cold, is it possibly because you're running yourself to the ground? You're not getting enough rest? Maybe you're not drinking enough water or your diet is not good enough? So stop and think. Don't just say, oh, yeah, I just got a random cold. And I just got a random cold last week and the week before. Or I have a headache and I've been having headaches for who knows how long. That's just who I am. No. Start looking for answers. Try to understand. Keep a journal of what's going on, whatever it takes. But focus on finding that root cause. Because not only is that going to help you with resolving issues with your physical self, but it's going to help you find the root cause of issues that you may be facing with your wife or with your children. And the point is not to just resolve those issues. The point is to improve your relationship with your wife, improve the relationship with your child. And not simply just to improve the relationship, to flourish. There's so much that you have at your fingertips. It's right there for your taking. All you have to do is dig in and figure out what's going on. Learn how to be that better husband. Learn how to be that better father. Become more in tune, become more present and more focused. You want these people to thrive because you love them. You want to strengthen the relationship with your wife. You love your wife. You want to strengthen the relationship with your child. You want to see your child thrive. You want to give your child the tools to succeed in life. It's right at your fingertips. All you have to do is realize that you have to stop taking the pill right away. Focus on that pain. What's going on here? And you're not always going to be able to find the answer right away. Because that's just a reality. We don't know everything. Whether that's reading up more, researching it, maybe speaking to a professional, speaking with friends, someone that you can trust, whatever it is, you can find an answer. Once you become persistent at finding a root cause, you'll be able to find that answer. And I want you to encourage you to start doing that. Stop looking for the pills. Look for the root cause. As always, I appreciate you spending your time with me today. As I like to say, resolve to evolve. Commit to making these changes. It will change your life. This is Jonathan, the Evolved Dad, signing off.